Yeah, I don't really need to go gank anywhere this game. Shyvana, you just farm. I can start wherever I want to start. So I'm gonna start at the the golems. I'll smite these as well. Get the golem buff so don't take as much damage. And do like a full topside clear. Probably kill the skull crab as well. Then depending, like Shyvana actually is really decent in her early clears. So depending on how it goes, I probably want to get a great leash. But depending on how it goes, I can probably just keep power farming. But it also depends whether Hecarim takes the chickens. He can take chickens, but I guess he didn't take smite. He just went flash TP. So I'm guessing without smite, he's probably not going to try and take those chickens, which means I can kill them for myself. What runes and masteries am I using? I'm 2190 masteries, attack speed reds. I think you just go for attacks, but attack speed red, attack speed Quints is decent. Move speed Quints also works well on Shyvana. Armour yellows, magic which is blues. I'm going to restart the stream real quick because I think I might have a bit of lag. I'll be back in I'm just going to quickly restart it so you're not going to miss anything. Alright. I'm back, sorry guys. So let's take the red buff here. Against an Aurelia jungle, don't have to worry about being invaded or anything like that, so I don't need to care about me being low on health at any time, because it's not going to mean anything. I'm going to kill the skull crab now though, because I don't want to start chickens until I got my cooldowns up, and I'd probably have to stand there and wait a little bit. Now Shyvana has no hard CC to kill the skull crab with, because you need hard CC to reduce its armor and magic resist, but firstly Shyvana just does a crap ton of damage to it anyway, and secondly I've got the golem buff, which means I actually do have the hard CC needed to stun and do more damage to the skull crab. So I kill that, which just gives me a bunch of extra gold, gives me some more health. Work onto these chickens here. I don't really want to smite these chickens, but I might have to. Never mind. Hey bro, we fancy a toss on NA, you balmy mate. We don't take tosses over A, making me aggy. Oh, red. So yeah, just gonna do like a full clear really. Saving my smite for the gromp most likely. Alright, Aurelia just showed here. So Aurelia is a champion who really doesn't get low on health when she's clearing at all. But she doesn't clear very fast. So we'll see, like I highly doubt she'll be invading me though. Yeah. She doesn't even have a blue buff. Okay, I didn't realise that. She started red and just started like doing stuff. So I'm probably going to have to use my potion here. Actually, I don't want to use my potion, so we'll see. I may not have to, actually. Nice. Let's go kill the skull crab, though. Alright, so the sad thing is, I could have invaded her top side if I knew earlier started at her blue buff. I could have invaded her red buff. Sorry, I could have invaded her top side, taken their blue buff away. I wasn't aware that she started there though, so that kind of sucks. I'm gonna take her bottom side jungle though here. The reason why I know this is free for me is because I'm pretty sure she'll recall. And what the fuck? Okay, that was really weird. I was gonna say like, it doesn't make sense for her to clear this bottom side of the jungle because it leaves her very vulnerable to being invaded at the blue side. I figured, you know, okay, so her blue buff is still up. She's, you know, been out of the, out and doing stuff for a while. It's risky if she stays too long because she's just going to lose her blue, but I guess she wasn't worried about that, so she stayed and did the golems. That was a peculiar move, but yeah. Basically, I knew, even though I'm low on health, I knew I was safe because I thought, basically I just thought she wouldn't be in that bot side jungle because it didn't make any sense for her to be there. I was wrong, but that was my thoughts at least. So I'm just going to go back to farming the jungle here. I'm going to pick up the golems again, chickens. Hopefully, I don't actually know the respawn time of Scuttle Crab is, so... Hey, sneaking box. So, I don't know if this Scuttle Crab is... There it is. It's going to respawn on this jungle rotation. It is, so that's good. So I'll do golems, then I'll instantly go down to the Scuttle Crab. I'm going to avoid pathing around here, though. I could easily just walk, like, around here and go down the river, but I'm avoiding that pathing because it's very obvious pathing for, like, ward positioning. So if... and a relic... Oh, man, I was going to say relic can't kill me, so I can just fight her, but... Sadly, she gets the speed boost. No one... Like, their laners aren't strong enough either to come and kill me, so that's fine. She was there like as it respawned, which is quite fortunate considering she didn't have the timer for it, but whatever. Yeah, basically I didn't want to walk this way around because I didn't want to get spotted by wards. So I smited earlier, which means my smite's not up for the chickens, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. By the way, when I recalled, I bought the Stalker's Blade and the dagger. I really like Stalker's Blade on Shyvana because it actually means you can actually chase people and fight people, and you can be useful. If you don't have Stalker's Blade, you can be kind of useless actually at times, because people just run away from you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk down the river and see if I can get something. This Jinx is really overstaying, probably because she wants Caitlyn, to see if she can do something to Caitlyn. But this pink ward is really good because it means I can see whether, I can see that it's not warded in the river. I think she's still in this bush, Maybe not. But anyway, I'm going to help push this out for Caitlyn. We don't want this to freeze here. That would be bad for Caitlyn. So if I help her push, that helps her a little bit. There's Aurelia. Aurelia's doing pretty decent here as far as just what she's meant to be doing, which is, to be honest, not much. Just farming. At this point in time, Aurelia's not really strong, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you don't do anything because you're not really expected to do anything. I'm also aware that her red buff just respawned, so I'm going to try and get level 6 and run over to her red here. Like I say, her red doesn't clear very quickly, so the chances of her rushing this red down are kind of slim. I also have a ward, which means that I can ward like this area here. I'll be able to see whether Malzahar comes to me or not. I've got my flash up, which means I'm pretty safe, and my ulti is also a pretty big gap closer, so I should be fairly safe if I do invade. I can just fight her, and it's kind of like my lanes aren't really in a position to help me if I do fight her and get caught, so it's really like, I don't want to say it's risky because I don't think this is risky, but if push comes to shove, I'm not really gonna be able to do too much. So I've got to. This is warded though. Okay, so it's warded around here. Everyone comes to collapse on me, so I'll leave that. I'll let her get that. I'm not gonna be able to stop that. So she can take that, no problem. I think once I can afford my Devourer, I should really get that because you can start stacking it as soon as possible. So I'm gonna do that. My red buff also respawned like ages ago, but it's okay because I kind of wanted to see if I could get her red. But I'm going to get the Devourer, and then I'm going to go to the top side jungle. I'm going to take my red. I'm just going to fully clear like my top side. I get another ward again here. Fully clear my top side, and I'm going to try and do a dragon play because Shyvana's actually fairly good at doing dragon early, but she does. I mean, she's got a lot of damage on it, but she does take a lot of damage herself from it, so it can be a bit risky to that regard. So I'm just going to keep doing like a full clear here. Honestly, my jungle pathing right here is a bit weird, considering like I'm not up to my blue when my blue respawns, and I'm not up to my red when my red respawns, but I had intended to make other plays, but they have pretty good vision and stuff. Like if I got this red, it would all been fine. And to be honest, it's not even that bad right now, it's just like not optimal. So I'm just going to keep killing stuff here. I'm going to smite the chickens becomes quite important at this stage of the game as well, because it means I get this chicken smite bonus, which is really good for me. It means I can spot out any wards and spot out Scuttle Crab. I'm going to stick a ward here so I can see when their blue buff respawns. Shyvana's a very good counter jungler, good duelist, so kind of want to see when her important jungle stuff is up so I can counter it. Scuttle Crab as well is something you really want to be taking a lot of advantage of if you can. When you've got Devourer especially, because you get like, basically you want 30 stacks and you get 1 stack for killing the big jungle monsters, and you get 2 stacks for killing the Scuttle Crab. I think that's correct. Large monsters and champion kills Yeah. Oh, that's probably where is this ward? There it is. Yeah, so you know, PvP stuff and large monsters gets you 1 stack, Skullcrab gives you 2, and Dragon gives you 5. I could probably keep going actually. I don't know why she didn't use that earlier. She should have used that a lot earlier. Did I miss? Whatever. We get a kill there, that's fine. That's kind of what it's all about, really. When you're playing someone like these Devourer junglers, you don't really want to make plays on them that much because they're not really very good at making plays. But I had a feeling that would happen. But they are pretty good at like countering plays. I had a sneaky suspicion this might happen. So yeah, so you just kind of want to like, you know, do counter ganks and that kind of stuff. I'm going to recall here though because I don't want to be caught with my pants down if Aurelia wants to invade me or something. Though we have good vision, so I don't think she will invade me, but I've got decent gold as well. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buy this Bilgewater Cutlass and just get some more wards, get another health potion, because this will really set me up for the dragon play quite nicely. The only thing bad here is that I don't have a pink ward. Is this getting taken? I didn't see Aurelia walk into my jungle there, so that's, I don't know how she managed to sneak that one by me. Maybe she walked in a bit later, but it's cool. I was dumb enough to like overstay in the bot lane, so I guess I deserve to get punished like that. And this is also like a downside of me not taking my buffs as they spawn. Means they can get them. Yeah, they really don't want to do this. Like, against the Katarina, you don't want to do these early dragon fights. They almost always end badly. Because Katarina just knocks everyone up. She gets resets and she kills everyone. Now I might die here, but I need to make sure I don't walk into that that circle. When I walk into the circle, I should be fine. My ult's up now as well, but I don't want to fight here either. I'm a bit too low health to do anything. But if Hecarim like turns to some capacity, I'm okay jumping back in. But he doesn't have his ult, so turning is a bit tricky. Alright, but he's going back in, so fuck it. Let's go. I don't have my Stalker's Smite or my Bilgewater, but it's fine. But we shouldn't do. I don't want to do Dragon here though. Risky. That's risky because we're quite low and they've all respawned. Good job. So I maybe would have wanted to wait for my Bilgewater or my Stalker's Blade to come back up. Yeah, before doing that. But that was all good. I really need some boots now though. I think they're going to catch me on a recall. But again, Aurelia's sustain is really good, so she can, in theory, do something here. But she's still tanking dragons. She should not be tanking dragons still. I am just going to recall though, because if a real proper fight breaks out, I can't actually do anything without my ult or any health, so I do need to recall. Let's get some boots. I do want to go for merch heads, but I'm just going to stick with tier 1 boots right now, because I think that it's quite important. It's quite important to get a, what's it called? Blade the Ruined King as soon as you can when you're playing these Devourer junglers. And I'm going to go back for another topside rotation. Going to get the chicken buff so that I can try and stomp wards around dragon. I'm going to set up for dragon basically, so I got my pink ward for that. And I'm going to get the chicken buff for it as well. But I also want to get this skull crab again for more Devourer stacks. But I'm actually going to go for the skull crab first, because that's like the contested objective, right? Skull crab is the contested objective, whereas chickens are free. I can take those whenever I want. So it makes more sense to prioritise the contested objective first to make sure you get it. Thing which I've done quite poorly this game is I've had pretty bad like awareness of the lanes. I've not really been looking at the lanes at all. I've just been looking at myself really. I've had a pretty clear like game plan in my head, but I haven't been looking at the lanes to see, okay, well maybe I can do this, maybe I can do this, you know, that kind of thing. That Cutlass kill. It's a shame bot died actually, because I was going to say we can maybe transition these killers into dragon plays, but they're probably going to go try and do dragon now. Oh man, this is ugly, I don't know. I want to get red buff. I really want to get this red buff. We may just have to leave that dragon. We don't have vision on like anything around there, so it's quite risky. Yeah, fuck it. We'll let him get that. Too risky. I'm maxing my E as well. Second after W. W is obvious. E is because it gives you more of that like on hit damage, which is really good with your Devourer. So I'm just gonna put a pink ward in this bush now because we don't really have any control on this side of the jungle anymore, like in our own jungle. So this pink ward will help a little bit. They got a crab here as well. I've almost, I think, is it 1350? Alright, so I've got my Blazer and King, that's pretty good. I'm going to go for that. I love you too, Cal, please. I don't know, like, I think when you max second though, it is pretty preferential in Shyvana. So you do like on hit damage each time you hit them. Which is really good with Devourer, but no. I'm pretty sure I put basic attacks. Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of your Q as well, which Devourer works well with. So I'm gonna jump out of the null magic, whatever that's called, the circle on the ground. It's really important. Like Malzahar really doesn't do any damage even with his ult unless. Wow, minion block, please. Unless you're in his W. So that's all you really need to be afraid of against Malzahar. If he can, like, if you face check him and he gets his full combo off onto you, you are in a bit of trouble. But as long as you're not standing in his W, you're usually actually okay. I really want to get out of here and push mid. We don't have like any cooldowns up, so there's no point for us to fight here. So I'll just go and push mid, and like if I go push mid, I can almost guarantee you Aurelia will come down and try and like stop me. And if she doesn't, then I'm going to get a lot of damage off onto the tower, which is, you know, just as good. So either way, this is a really good move for me. You know, either it drags someone down here, or it means I can just get loads of tower damage. And I get all the CS, so that's not even taking into consideration the fact that I'm going to get like, oh wow, I missed the cannon. Going to get like loads of CS, so that's pretty good for me. I'm just going to see whether their red buffs are up. It should be up soon, I think. And considering Leona was making a play top lane alongside Aurelia, if this is up, I really don't think they can stop me taking it. Alright, it's not up. I'm going to just discover it to get the cooldown. There we go. Leona's still top lane, it's quite surprising. These golems are dead as well. That's probably Jinx doing that though. You know what? This is push the spot lane. I mean, I could do my blue buff. I could, you know, just do stuff. But why? Okay, we're rude. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for her to get excited to wear out, and then I'm gonna go in there. I had to use my flash, which is a bit of a waste, honestly, but it's all good. Now I can get the skull crab. Let's just brought that up. Oh, there's a pink one here, nice. Also, a little bit of like mechanical stuff with Shyvana. You want to tag someone with your E, and then you want to use your Q as an auto attack reset. So you never want to just randomly use your Q. You want to hit someone and then press Q to reset the auto. I'm almost at my Slated Devour as well, which means I'm going to have a lot of damage. Kaylin can take that blue, like, I don't know. I don't really need the blue buff. Well, obviously I don't. All blue buff gives me is 10% CDR, which is nice. And it gives me the, you know, experience and the Slated Devourer, but I don't know, I think Kaylin might actually get a lot of use out of the blue, so. So, you know, just to demonstrate how it's a bit of a, like, you know, preferential thing, I am going to get some more points in my Q here. The damage went from 112 to 120, so it's really negligible. Am I sated now? I am. She can defend that, right? I may be making a misplay here by not going mid lane. No, okay, that's good. She can defend it. Right, I'm going to get my Merc Treads. Merc Treads is really good versus this team. They've got Leona, Morgana, and Aurelia, all with like very easy hard CC, so that's going to be very useful for me to avoid. And on top of that, they also have the just like a huge amount of magic damage on their team. So, excuse me. So yeah, Devourer stacks work on takedown, so if you get assist, you still get the stack. Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing, but yeah, I mean, I honestly think like on Shyvana, getting kills is probably just as hard as getting assists, because she's got a stash already. It's unfortunate because like the only way she can get an assist is if she's already getting in there and fighting people, and if you're getting in there and fighting people, you're probably going to be getting some kills as well. So it's not like she's someone like Sona who just gets like assist by mistake. I really would like to fight this, but Caden's bot lane would probably be a bit of a mistake. I think he should have aimed that at the minions there. I don't think you're going to get anything out of that for poke damage, but if you kill the minions, you might actually stop them from being able to push against that tower. I could just get the Scuttle Crab here. Can I even kill that Morgana? I probably can. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm questioning it. If I can't kill the Morgana, we've got some big problems, so let's go and try. Alright. She's got a lot of damage onto the tower at least. I need to dodge the binding or try. Okay, I missed my Q. I missed my E is a really bad start, but look at this damage. This is disgusting. Gonna walk outside of the ulti. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. So she uses her ult. And we pressure her out the tower. Oh, is this dragon up? Shit. That's bad. I'm also going towards, I'm going to rush the Banshees this game, guys, because they have, Malzahar mid, Morgana top lane. Even what's her face, Lona, that's magic damage as well, right? So it's going to be quite useful for me. I'll be getting a randomins after that, most likely. These guys are so low, like, this is so good for us. Katarina should just destroy everyone here. But, alright, nice. They don't even need me right now. I zone out Malzahar, he zones me out, whichever way you want to look at it. What? Okay. Once you get the State Devour, you don't actually need, like, these Scuttle Crabs don't give you any stacks or anything, so that's fine. I'm going to try to go bot and kill this Jinx there. I'm going to walk this way around though, because she's probably running away. Alright, that bot tower is really low on health as well, so we should look towards maybe doing something there. Let's kill these chickens. Oh, hello Morg. I'm a bit sandwiched right now, so I do need to be a little bit careful, but we can make a play if we want to. I don't know, I think we can stay here. Honestly, I don't think there's anything we should really be afraid of right now. But, that's fine. If we don't want to go too hard, we don't go too hard. Better to be, too passive than too aggressive at times. At least there's nothing wrong with being too passive in a situation like that. I'm actually going to sneak into this bot bush though and see whether Jinx is going to stay and push this wave. If she sees Caitlyn in the mid lane, she actually might stay and push. Right, she's going up to the chickens. Fair enough. Just got ready there as well. I could probably 2v1 these guys though. As long as I don't get like stun locked or something, I can honestly 2v1 these guys. I'm not sure why they're grouping mid though. It doesn't make much sense for me because they've already got 2 towers mid. It doesn't, like, there's not really any objective for them to get in the mid lane. It would make more sense if they tried to push different lanes down maybe. And but it means that I can go and push. Right, so I've got Morg's TP down, so that's fine. This means that if we go and flank mid lane now, that Morg isn't going to be able to help them, which would be really good for us. This is going to be really good for us. Hecarim just needs to like charge in like a fucking baller, yo. Or I can just like fucking molest that Jinx. What was that even about? Oh, blue buff is... Oh my god. That just happened. That is pretty embarrassing. Well, I mean, that was really good apart from the fact that I died. See you, Shukla. Thanks for watching. I mean, that was pretty perfect, honestly, because like I say, we drew Morgana into the bot lane, which means she had no way to join that fight. So if we just collapse, like, and the way I flanked them as well, Jinx had no vision. You saw how much damage I did to her. I'm really fair. Like, I farmed a lot. Pretty good score right now. So yeah, that's just like a really perfect fight. Their red buff is up though, so I'm gonna try and I want to try and get that. It's a bit cheeky me trying to get that, but I'm gonna try and do it. Especially if this already dies. No, it should be free red buff. It's gonna run over there. Alright, Jinx is gonna go for it. Now my ulti is pretty far away actually from being up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk down bot way, like this way around, and walking through here, because I've got a feeling like if anything's gonna be warded, this will be warded. Like, you know, around this area will be warded. Okay, she just took it. Alright, alright, I thought that might be a bit longer. She took that in like 2 seconds. Let's give this bot wave another push here, because if we just push this bot wave a little bit, it puts a lot of pressure on these guys, because there's a chance this, like, a minion wave can just take that bot tower by themselves. So someone has to go and defend that, or we're going to get it for free. So I think we can sneak Baron soon as well. We just get a pink ward down on the Baron.
Let's be friends forever.
We get a sub. Lumpy Walrus is subscribed. Welcome to the Foxdrop, Lumpy Walrus. Thank you for your sub, man. Good to have you here. Give him some love, guys. Give him some sub hype. Appreciate that sub, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream, man. Alright. I'm gonna take this red buff. I don't really want to give it to Caitlyn. Like, I can give it to Caitlyn, but there's no need, because I'm like a lot stronger than she is right now. It's not that she's weak, it's just that I'm really strong. But all 5 of them are here, so without Hecarim, like, I don't want to be the first one to jump in either, because I'm not tanky enough. Shyvana can be that initiation, but not with my build. I will be tanky enough later on to be able to make those plays, but right now I can't. Just gonna check that area for pink. There's no pink. I'm gonna ward here. They might do some. Oh wow! I didn't expect to get collapsed here, honestly. Not gonna lie. I didn't realise they would be able to get down the river. I thought they were just gonna come down through here. So that was my bad. I thought we had enough of a presence around this area to stop that from happening. But no, that was my bad. Underestimated that. Alright, so we got what's it called? Banshee's Veil. That stops us getting like caught out of position so much. Well, we're not getting caught out of position really. That was the only time we got caught out. But like, if there's like a Leona or something, or a Jinx Zap, and it hits us, it's not a problem because we've got our Banshees. It also means we get to block a part of the Malzahar rotation if he wants to ult us, which will most likely be the Space Aids, but it could be his ulti if we're lucky. It's unlikely, but it could be the ulti. But yeah, Dragon's up now, so we're going to go over here and make a play. Something which I see, you know, a fair amount, I guess you could say, in players, is that when they die, they start playing very passive. They change the way they play because they suddenly become quite scared, which is bad. You know, if you're strong, you don't get weaker by dying, so you know you shouldn't be too scared. I'm gonna work my way around here. I don't have anything to take that, so I'm gonna blade Jinx. I'm just gonna run at her. Chilling smite. Perfect. I want to do Baron here. This is a good Baron time, I think. I'm tanky enough. We got 4 people. I've got no smite, but it's no smite, but it's no problem, so it doesn't matter. If we take this first though, just kill this first, it means we can, if we really need to get out of here, we can. But with my Blazing King, with my Devourer, with me being Shyvana, what the fuck? I should be able to take this really fast, it doesn't matter. Nice, perfect. So they got drag, but we got Baron. I think that's worth it. Resub up. Trice has just subscribed. Wow, that sounded turned into like one word. Trice subscribed 11 months in a row. Welcome back, Trice. Thank you for your resub, buddy. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. Give him some sub love, guys. Some resub hype. Dan Fox, you're not popular on Twitch. I'm definitely not as popular as my YouTube, that's for sure. But we usually have a lot more views than this. It's mostly because we were playing Rocket League earlier, so you know, people saw us playing that and they still think I'm playing it. We didn't get Dragon. I'm pretty sure we didn't. No, the enemy team got it. Alright, so now we've got this Baron. The play turns into like what we want to do with it, obviously. But specifically, it's like mostly just where we want to push. I'm just gonna kill the Grump though because I really want to get level 16 because you know my next rank on my ulti, which is you know quite useful. We should kill that bot lane though. Bot lane is like the best place for us to go right now because it's a really low health tower. If they try to defend, there's basically like no. There may as well just not be a tower there really. I would really like that Hecarim go like ballsy there, but it's fine. I kind of want to split push another wave, another lane, but I'm a little nervous. If I do that, I've got a feeling my team might die, but I think it's the best strategy. If I split push, it spreads them quite thin. Someone has to defend against me because I'm pretty fast at killing towers with my build. But see, this is why we want people bot lane, is because it's really easy for them to just defend one. Whoops. For them to defend one wave. If they're trying to defend two, they can't defend that as well. So there's no real. I don't know why anyone would walk around. That's risky. So what Hecarim just did there is like, what the hell? The reason why, you know, like I said, split pushing really good here because the enemy team will struggle to defend both top and mid with Baroned up minions. So if we can split out the waves that we're pushing, I am going to smite this actually. I think that this will be quite useful right now. Alright then, yeah. Ah shit, I didn't see that in time. I could have killed that with my Q, but Jesus Christ, why do we wait for the other waves to be pushed up that hard before we decide you want to take them? Alright, well top lane would actually be like our best way for us to push. If only because there's like it's the only wave with like an outer tower left, or an inner tower, I guess it's called. So we kind of do want to push top, but we also just want to get what we can while Baron was up. Of course we don't get to do that anymore, but that's alright. I'll just keep killing stuff, keep farming, keep getting strong. It'll all be fine. We'll get red buff here and we'll be level 17. And I do want to get my round of wins, but what the enemy team's like buy out blue buff. Why? I don't understand that. Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. Well, when I say these guys, I mean this Katarina, but I'm just going to ignore this guy because it's just irritating. I'm not really sure why we want to group up and defend when we just lost Hecarim. Like, they can defend without me as well, so I'm just going to keep pushing this wave down. Alright, we've got a Morgana here, that's good. I could try and dive her. This binding would be really good actually. This Banshee, sorry. This Banshee makes it really good against Morgana. It means she can't bind me. That's the only way she can kill me under tower is if she binds me. It means she's gonna have to use her ultimate. So I need to just make sure I don't get hit by binding here, so I can dive her. If I don't get hit by binding, I'll dive her. So I'm going to try Diver here. This will definitely blow her ultimate. Probably as Zhonya's as well. There you go. Alright, that's good. Now I'm back to taking this tower down. So no Zhonya's no ulti and Morgana. It's a lot of pressure on her. She can't defend anymore. What I should have done was just divert before. I was a little bit passive there. I was a bit afraid. I didn't really want to dive. But yeah, when you can calculate things and you like know what your win conditions are, so to speak, like you know, okay, I've got Banshees. There's only 2 spells in Morgana's arsenal which can like pop my Banshees. There's only one way I can die is if I get stunned on the turret. She took that already? Jesus, I was waiting for that as well. So yeah. Why did I mute Cat? Because she's just been whining a lot this game, and I just can't, like, I don't know, it's just annoying me, so I muted her. This is how I use my mute button though. I don't use mute button like a report button, I just use it when people get on my nerves. So I can go for a Wit's End here, which is pretty good synergy, but with my attack speed, but I think I've already got enough of that, so I kind of just want to keep going tanky. Which is what I'm going to do by just going for the locket here. This gives me tanky and also gives me a bit of like team utility. In these team fights, you know, there's a lot of magic damage on their team and a fair amount of AoE magic damage as well. So the locket will help, even if we've already got one on our team, which I doubt we do. We don't. Even if we had one on our team, stacking lockets is really not that bad. Let me get the chicken buff and then we can do stuff. Baron's up in 5. Making a play would be good soon. Preferably not dying would be better. Wait, what? Like, I realise I may be chasing this guy into blind fog of war, but like, there's no way this fight ends poorly for us, so that's probably game, to be honest. We can push really hard here. We should push bot. Bot's got the minions. Excuse me. Something which is underrated as well is that the Aegis buff gives you some health regen. Gives everyone some health regen, so it can be quite useful for sieging. It's pretty minor, I guess, but like, what is it? 75% base. I don't really know what that is as a number, but I guess it depends per champion. But still, gives you some health regen, so that helps. We should recall. We should like proper recall as well, not just like get out of here, but actually recall. This could be warded though. Really? So they could try and do Baron here. They did stop my recall, but my team shouldn't. Like, my team should be able to get there to stop them. There's no way. I can't really imagine a situation where they'd be able to just take this for free without my team being able to stop them. Stop doing this shit and stop. Jesus Christ, man. They're playing right into our hands and we're just like, how do we do? Jesus Christ, man. Okay, Hecarim's really low as well. I guess he was farming top. This is just terrible. I have no idea how they managed to pull that off, but apparently we don't want to make this game harder for them than we have to. Well, we do have 2 inhibs down, so we can just like pressure the top lane. How did Hecarim spend so much time in the top lane and not even manage to push it down? Oh, Katarina's gone in. Focus is Jinx. I'm gonna have to get out of here now though, sadly. This was like a pretty poorly played. So what we should have done was we definitely should have not given them. I know I delayed my recall, which was good to open that window for Baron, but at the same time, it doesn't matter if I'm not in the fight. We have like 4 other team members and we're pretty far ahead in this game. I don't really have a tank either apart from Yona. I don't really think anyone worth like being able to just tank up Baron for free. I do have some decent damage on it though, I guess, with Malzahar the pull, but it's W. But yeah, we shouldn't give them that Baron for free, but you know, I wasn't there, so you know, you could argue that was also a mistake by me. But yeah, outside of that, it was just kind of like awkward positioning. Like, I don't know how Katarina died first in the fight. If you're playing Katarina, you kind of just want to bait your team a little bit, so that you're not the first one jumping in, because then you're the first one to die. You want to wait until they're a bit low, maybe get some resets, but definitely just don't be the first one going in. Luckily, we were so far ahead that game that it didn't matter. And you can kind of see the way I was playing as well. Like, my build, Devourer into Blazer and King, you're pretty weak early on, like, for team fights. So if you want to initiate, you really shouldn't do so on Shyvana, because you're just going to die instantly if you've gone for that build. So you have to wait until you're tanky later on into the game before you jump in. And even then, if you're ahead, you probably just want to wait for someone else to jump in, because then as long as you don't get focused down, you can probably 1v5, which I honestly could have done that game. So yeah, it depends how you play. If you just go Cinderhulk full tank Shyvana, which works as well, wouldn't really recommend it when say Devourer is so strong right now, but yeah, Cinderhulk Shyvana full tank, just yeah, jump in all the time. So yep, ended up working well for us, I guess. Pretty strong. Shyvana Devourer is probably one of the strongest like junglers right now, in my opinion. So you can kind of see why in that game.